grandpa loved his gin. The bottle took him for I was born. I don't know much else about him, except his name was Leon. They say his hair was slick like silk, tall and handsome, dark and thin. Made his living fixing shoes, then sweat his rosy at the dewdrop inn. But his urge got so great, the pull got so strong. Tried to stifle his desire, but he couldn't stay away for long. The urge gets so great, and the pull so strong, and you can't stifle your desire, but you can't stay away. You can't stay away.
My name's KEI SLAUGHTER, and I'm a musician, a singer, songwriter, and an instrumentalist. In addition to singing, I play flute, I play keyboard, piano, guitar, and some percussion. I say my favorite instrument is whatever is in my hands at that time, because I'm always just trying to have as much fun as possible with it usually, or trying to get something out or call something in. I get on a stage and I feel so at home, and part of that for me is sharing an experience with people and being able to connect. And I really enjoy that about being on stage. I enjoy that about performing. I love the exchange and the interaction that happens between the audience and between me as a performer, between me as maybe the front person and, you know, musicians I'm playing with. It's this whole web of connection, and for me that's where a big part of the joy is. I grew up in the Big Easy, New Orleans, Louisiana, and New Orleans is such a special place, such a magical place. It's filled with a lot of vibrancy, culture, the funk, the rhythm and blues, the soul, the jazz that's happening, you know, is happening, gospel, my church upbringing, all that is in the pot, you know, like a gumbo for me. It all shows up in my music somewhere, somehow. A lot of times when I'm creating the music, it's an intuitive process where I'm just allowing the music to speak. And I do go back and edit, and I do at times engage my analytical side, you know, when I'm writing, when I'm creating. But a lot of it's felt, you know, and I just try to tap in and allow the music to flow. You know, I like to say, let the music be, you know, and I think that's a really simple way to talk about the music I create and to talk about the process more specifically. Part of my true voice, part of my true identity, my Keisha-ness is being an LGBTQ person of color and being really open and present in that and celebrating that, which hasn't always been the case. You know, that's been a journey in and of itself, and I think that that's a part of, again, which also drives this inner motivation to want to bring healing to people. Because my music has been a source of healing for me and working through some of those issues with my identity. You know, I can't even begin to talk about where I come from musically and what I do and what influences me without talking about my grandmother. She was the first person who sent me to choir rehearsal. Against my will, when I was 5 years old, but she sent me to choir rehearsal. She got me in a piano lesson. She got me in private flute lessons. So she was a really big influence on me. She sang to me, you know, when I was a kid, and I spent a lot of time with her. I really, really like intimate venues and intimate settings. Very literally, like why I enjoy house concerts. Like we're in someone's house. Like let's all relax, let's chill, let's kick our feet up, let's enjoy each other. And that's something that I really want to carry with me into more formal concert venues and performance spaces. Is like be at home, like feel at home. And how can I help to create a space, regardless of where I am, that helps people to feel at home. Ultimately, I just want to stay true to myself through it all. I want my music to take me in the spaces where I can just be with people and connect to people and share, be a source of healing, be a source of inspiration, whether that's a huge stage, whether it's a coffee house, whether it's a living room, you know, whether it's just walking down the street. I just want to be in community with people, and I just want to follow my heart, you know, wherever the rhythm takes me, you know, follow the groove.
is dark.